Okay, so we ended the stoichiometry talk, and now there's been questions about the 3-step conversions, and so that's what we're going to be working on now. So this is back from the packet that I sent home prior to our learning days. This is number 1 of the 3-step conversions. How many oxygen molecules? The word molecules should trigger a number. What number does it trigger in your head? Atoms, ions, molecules, and formula units. What?
6.02, 10 to the
23rd. 6.02, that's right. All right, so as soon as you see the word molecules, you know you're going to have to use that number. Are in 3.36 grams. What does grams tell you that you have to use? We do have to convert. What do we have to find out about O2 before we can convert, though?
Molar mass.
The molar mass, so we need a periodic table.
It's going to be 32.
Okay, so Andrea got that because it was 16. It's 15.9999. But there's 2 of them because it's diatomic. That's how she got 32 grams.
Diatomic mean?
Diatomic means that when it's by itself, it's not going to be single. It's going to be paired up. And so you'll never find just O. It'll be O2. Okay? All right, so now we have all our conversion factors we need. This 3.36 grams, what do I do with that?
Put it over 1.
Very good. So 3.36 grams of O2 over 1. I have grams of O2 on the top. What am I going to put on the bottom of the next one?
Grams of O2.
Grams of O2. Now that you have that, we need to go to our conversion factor. So what number goes with grams? You just said it. You looked it up.
1 mole.
1 mole, but what about grams? What number goes with grams? What does 1 mole equal?
22. It says 22.4 liters equals 1 mole.
That's liters. I'm talking about grams. Look on your screen, baby doll. Alex, you are 100% correct. The answer is 32. Very good, Alex. All right. So 3.36 grams goes over 1. 32 grams goes on the bottom, and then that equals 1 mole. So 1 mole will go on the top. The grams of O2 cancel out.
Do the crossing or whatever.
Huh?
Never mind. I just saw it.
Okay.
And then don't we put moles on the bottom?
We do put 1 mole on the bottom of the next one. 1 always goes with moles until we start changing compounds like we're starting this week. All right, so what if we're trying to get to molecules? What number is going to go on the top here? Look at our conversion factors that we wrote down.
1 on top? No.
We have 1 mole on the bottom, and we're trying to get to molecules. What number goes with molecules?
The 6.02?
6.02 is absolutely correct. So that means that when we put this into the calculator, that's right, Alex, 6.02. When we put it into the calculator, it's going to be 3.36. 32 is on the bottom, so we're going to divide by 32. And then we're going to multiply by 6.02 exp 23. So I'll give you guys a second to put that in.
So 6.321 E 22.
Okay, say that. So 6 point what?
321
times 10 to the what?
22nd.
That sounds right.
Okay.
Do you remember doing this a little bit more better now?
Yeah, I just needed a review.
No problem. You want to do another one?
I remember now. There's one on page 10, day 10, that I didn't get to finish. It's dinitrogen tetroxide is heated.
Okay, let's make sure that we're done with these before we move on. I want to make sure. Alex, are you okay with these two-steppers? All right, so I'm going to end this recording. And I'm going to start a new one. You had mentioned that you wanted to go over which one?
On day 10, number 5.
Was that previous or is that after it?
That was after.
Okay. So like the very last thing we did?
Yeah. With the...
Where everything's in Word form?
Yeah, that.
Okay. Can you see my screen still?
It just says AT.
All right, let's see. Maybe I've lost my connection. Try this again. Share. All right. So we're looking at dinitrogen tetroxide. This one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So dinitrogen tetroxide. First thing we have to do is figure out what that compound is. What does di mean?
Hello?
How many nitrogens do I have?
2 nitrogens.
Tetroxide. How many oxygens do I have? That's 4. It's heated and it says decomposition. That means it's going to decompose. What are the two elements that make up N2O4?
Nitrogen and oxygen.
Nitrogen and oxygen. Anytime we have anything by itself, we have to check. This is on the last page of the packet.
Okay. Star 7.
The star 7, we have to double check the star 7. Is nitrogen, Andrea, is nitrogen part of the star 7?
Yeah. And so is
So
oxygen.
that means it's a 2.
Would oxygen also be a 2?
And then the oxygen's going to be a 2 as well. All right. So if we have N2 and O2, those are going to be what it decomposes into. So what do we do at this point? Before we're done, what do we have to do?
Balance.
Balance it.
Oh.
So there's 2 nitrogens here, 2 here. There's 4 here. So what am I going to make this a 4?
2 on
So
oxygen.
2
2
on oxygen.
oxygens. That's right. Is that a little better?
Mm-hmm.
Want to do number 6 as well? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So number 6, we have C8H18. Okay. C8H18 is burned in the presence of oxygen gas, which means it's being reacted with O2. This is a combustion reaction. Whenever you have a combustion, what are the 2 products?
Isn't like CO2
CO2.
and where are my notes? I forget. It's in the notes, but I can't find them. H2O. Yes, that.
All right. So that means that those are going to be very good. Very good, Aiden. Thank you. Aiden's like, you do the water. You're really impatient with that one. What do we do now? We balance it. All right. I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be a booger to balance. This is how you know if it's going to be an annoyance to balance.
Oh boy.
Belbus. Okay. Look at the H. H is 18. Okay. If we divided that in half and put it on the right-hand side for water, what number would I put there?
9.
9. So what would happen to the oxygens if I did that?
They'd become 9s. Wait, no.
There'd be 9 oxygens, which is an odd number. That's how I know by just glancing at it, it's going to be a pain in the neck. So what do you suggest I do before I even start with the C8H18?
What?
How can I make that an even number of hydrogens instead of waters? What
I do not know.
The C8H18. What number am I going to want to here to make this an even number when I put it over here?
Put 2 for
2,
carbon.
that's right. You all kind of said it at the same time. So if I do that, how many carbons do I have now?
16.
16.
So
Okay, 16 over here. How many hydrogens do I have now?
32.
32, yes. It's 36.
36, thank you. All right, so what times 2 is equal to 36?
18.
18. All right, so now how many oxygens do I have with the CO2?
32.
32. How many oxygens do I have with the water?
18.
So what is that going to add up to be?
50. Wait, 60. No. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's 50.
So what's 50 divided by 2?
25. So
25.
we put 25 in front of O2.
Yes, ma'am.
A quarter.
So that was the combustion ones are a pain in the neck to balance. Right.
I have a question.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
this is day 10. When were we supposed to turn this in?
You've been turning it in all along. You've been sending me pictures of it.
Oh, I have day 10 as blank.
Day 10, I was assigned at the end of last week. So
Oh,
just get it to me when you get it to me.
I guess I put in the wrong picture.
I've been checking them as they've been coming in.
Oh.
Providing feedback.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you guys know I've never been real stringent with turn-in dates.
Yeah.
So that's why I went ahead and did it. I honestly, as soon as we were assigned e-learning, I put absolutely everything in the packet online, and I organized everything, and then they changed all the dates on me, and so I'm just like, forget it. I'll just leave it in there. My kids know better.
Yeah, I was really confused with how the schedule works because the first week it was like every day, and then some teachers said it was Wednesday, Thursday, and then some teachers said it was like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Well,
yeah, they changed it up.
I've decided to do for the rest of the year is I have everything published on Monday, and just do it when you have time through the week. And so I even put all the attendance up. Really.
Wait, Dr. Tomry, how are we supposed to show our work on the online? How do we show our work on the online?
If you can't print it off, just put it on a separate sheet of paper and take a picture of the piece of paper that you've been doing.
Oh.
Okay, so I can use notebook paper right on there?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because that's what several people have done because I don't have a printer at home. And frankly, mine ran out of ink, so I don't even have a printer right now.
Yeah.
So I would just put it on a separate sheet of loose leaf paper and take a picture of it. You must give me your work though.
All right.
I sent you one earlier on Remind. I sent you a worksheet.
I've decided that I think I'm going to do Friday as my grading day. Because otherwise, everything just becomes chaotic. Because people turn things in at so many random times.
Yeah.
So every Friday, I'm gonna update grades. I had been trying to do it every day, but it got to the point between the emails and the remind and Google Classroom and everybody turning it in different spots. It's just better if I just go back and I do it all at once.
Yeah.
The remind is nice because it like keeps things organized within the person. So it's when it's email is the absolute worst because then you get clustered in with random things from Ivy Tech, from Purdue, from
Hmm.
different students, from different parents, from different teachers, and everything's just a cluster. But with Remind, when people submit it, it stays within your section. So, like anything that Noah has sent will come under Noah's name. Anything that Aiden has sent will come down under Aiden's name, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, I have to go back and go through every single person, but at least I'm not jumping between one person and another. Plus, that way, if somebody says, "Hey, I turned this in," I can easily like click a button. And they're like, "Oh, you did." Yeah, don't be. When have I ever been upset about people correcting me? Please correct me if you think you turned something in. Do we have other questions before we hang up?
No, we're fine now.
Okay.
Are you going to be
You are
posting
posting.
videos about
Say that
what we're
again, Penny?
learning now? Are you going to be posting videos about what we're learning now?
Yeah, well, there's videos all along.
Okay.
Like I've been embedding them into the classwork area. Do you guys look at the classwork area?
Not
Okay.
really, just in the stream.
Yeah, you need to go to the classwork area because that's where I post videos. I posted videos for every single thing we've done.
All right.
And they're my videos. They're not like random things that I found online. Some of them are, but the majority of them are mine. That I actually used to teach this class online for Purdue, anyways. Alex, to answer your question, he asked if this would be available. I recorded the two-step equations. I recorded the stoichiometry. I did not record this last couple.
Okay.
The ones where you're like predicting and balancing. I didn't record that one. I kind of kicking myself, but the other two, I'm doing this through Purdue. I'm using my Purdue account to do this. So it takes Purdue about 24 hours for our video to get rendered. And then once it's rendered, then I'm going to post it.
Okay.
That have you guys seen the other ones I've done with tutoring sessions?
No.
Yes. No.
Okay, so I've had a couple other tutoring sessions last week. One was for conversions, I think, and I think one was for balancing and one was for predicting. And I've posted those on stream.
Cool.
So as soon as they come up, I kind of post them. Because it actually does exact questions from your worksheets. Kind of as if you were in class.
All right.
Is
Alex,
have
did
one
you
more.
find those videos helpful?
today's assignment?
What about today's assignment?
Is the quizzes today's assignment?
You can either do the quizzes or you can do this worksheet. It's up to you.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a choice.
But you're going to have to do both by the end of the week.
Oh.
One you do first, today was the worksheet. I think technically the 14th or maybe like the next day, tomorrow maybe was the quizzes. I'm trying to say 2 assignments a week.
Okay.
And however order you do that is totally up to you. That's why I post them all on the same day. Some people like to do the quizzes first because you get the immediate reply. Some people prefer the worksheets first because they write things out better. I'm indifferent as long as you do both.
Okay.
Alex is saying that I officially assigned the worksheet for today.
Yeah. I have one more question.
Yes, dear.
Do these look good?
These look good. They're amazing.
Thanks. I got a bunch of them as a gift. because
Gift.
yeah,
You
because
have some
I
interesting friends.
no, my parents gave them to me.
You have some
I told them
interesting
how
parents.
I told them how I wore them like a whole school day as like a joke. They for Easter they were like, "Hey, here, take a bunch," and they gave me like 4 pairs. Not of those specifically. They all look different. I got a lot.
You're one cool guy there, Noah.
Yep.
I am green with envy from your coolness.
Yep. By the way, Dr. Tomry,
Yes, dear.
I sent an email to all of the teachers that gave me recommendations. But what you just said about email makes me think that it probably just didn't go through or something. I got accepted to
Well,
the academy.
congratulations.
Thanks. I just wanted to say thanks because you gave me a recommendation.
Not a problem.
It really helped.
Well, I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss RF like everyone. It's gonna be rough. Thanks, Alex. Is Aiden still here?
No, Aiden left.
Oh. I don't think Aiden was ever truly here.
No, well, I tutored him the other day. We had a tutoring
Oh.
session. That's one of our. Those were a couple of our videos. Was with
Ah.
Aiden. So, all right. So, are there any other things that you guys need to discuss, or are you guys okay?
I'm pretty
No, we're
good.
fine.
Okay. Well, if you need extra help, make sure you let me know because we can always do this again, and it could be a more one-on-one. It's up to you. I'm not. I don't like having a set schedule. So notice that there's only 4 people here today. That's
Yes.
what happens when you have a specific schedule. I would much rather have it be free floating and just you tell me when you need help, and we'll figure out a time that's mutually agreeable. And that's usually a little bit easier. And I
Alright.
might end up if that happens. Do you guys want me to make an announcement on the stream to say, "Hey, I'm tutoring this person about this topic," and see if anybody wants to join in?
Yeah.
I'd rather be one-on-one.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool because like
Then we can see if we need
I
help.
would just like the choice. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that is what I will try to do in the future. All right.
Cool.
So,
Dr. Tommy, do you know when's our last day of e-learning?
okay, so here's what the conversation was a couple
Sokka
days
just
ago.
told you.
It's not cemented, so don't hold me to it. The last day of school period is going to be Thursday, May 28th. I'm going to double check my dates. Thursday, May 28th. But I think that would be considered finals week. And I think the proposal on the table is to not assign work on that week and just let people finish up whatever thing they have to finish up.
Yeah, I was thinking like how are we gonna do finals? Like I know plenty of people that, like they probably cheat on their e-learning work. Like it would be easy for people to cheat on finals. And understand that how that was gonna happen.
Well, I'm planning on giving a test at the end of
Hmm.
stoichiometry. It's going to be an online test just like you did when I was in the hospital. But I'm also going to, I'm going into it knowing that it's going to be an open note test.
Yeah.
Open book test. I'm not going to go over, I can't look over you. So it's not like I can control it. So I'm just going to accept it. And that will be the last thing.
Cool.
The last week, Alex, you were asking, what do I mean by that? So I'm talking about the week of the 19th, 20th, and 21st. So Monday, May 18th will be posted. There'll be the review, the practice test, and there'll be a real test. So you do the practice test just like you do in class as many times as you want until you feel comfortable. And then whenever you feel comfortable enough, you take the regular test and then you're done with me.
Cool.
So it's the same computer program that you've been using for the last couple tests.
So how are we supposed to like clean out our lockers and return our stuff.
That has yet to be determined.
Okay, because I have like 10 books that belong to the school,
Yeah, and I
just
think that
around
we're
the house.
And I think that's also going to come into question of there's a lot of things up in the air right now.
Cool.
We don't know what's happening, and we have
Yeah.
no control over what's happening. Because, I mean, think about it. They do a really good deep cleaning over the summer, right?
Yeah,
Are they going to be able to do that? Who's going to be
true.
able to do that? Are they, because now everybody's stuff is in their lockers.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What about the seniors?
Yeah, I should have
So,
thought about taking my stuff home. But,
well, there's really nothing you can do about it at this point.
yeah.
Unless you have a dire medical reason, which you shouldn't, because in theory you're not supposed to have medicine in your locker anyways.
Yeah.
So there should be no reason for people to have an emergency to have to go back.
Yeah.
They're even telling teachers that we're not allowed in.
Wow.
Yeah, the teachers aren't allowed to go in. If you want to go in, you have to have a clear reason, and you are to come in alone, do what you need to do, and leave. You are not to work there, is to pick stuff up.
Wow.
And you have to make it scheduled because they don't want people in the building at the same time. And it's only for 1 day a week on an emergency basis. So that way the building's vacant for a week between.
Hmm. Wow. Coronavirus is getting scary.
It's actually getting better in the state if you actually watch the state data.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
I think our county has like 100 cases.
Yeah, your county is one of the bigger ones because people live closer to each other.
Yeah.
There's not as much room. Plus, you're really close to Chicago.
Yeah.
But you also have to realize that once it dies down, once they start lifting stuff, there's going to probably be a reemergence of the disease because people will start interacting again.
Yeah. People
It
like,
only
oh,
takes-
well,
It only takes one person.
yeah.
So we'll just see what happens. I know I'm crushed because I had like season passes to like amusement parks and stuff like that. I was gonna take the kids, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
You better get your money back.
Amusement parks are like giving people another year to use them and stuff like that. So I'm not really worried
Cool.
about it. I'm just sad because I want to spend that time with my kids.
Mm.
Dr. Tomry, do you know how we schedule our classes for next year?
You should be able to do that through Mr. Moore. They want people to do it online. So, am I recording all this? I'm recording all of this.